up, the Drive2 here, and today I bring you Slayer free for all actually on Halo Reach, and I just wanted to hop into Halo Reach because I don't know, I just as I told you I was kind of bored of Black Ops and whatnot, and I wanted to play some Halo Reach, and here's my plans for what I'm gonna post from well, I'll be posting Black Ops because I will be playing from time to time. I'll be posting Modern Warfare 2, COD 4. I'm pretty sure about that. I'm not pretty sure about Modern Warfare 2, but I'm gonna be posting it. Black Company, uh, that's the game that I really like. And yeah, host migration. You're gonna see two host migrations in here. And another thing that I might post is a Vietnam Black Company. And there's other games that I'm gonna post. So there's a lot of stuff coming up. And by the way, I sped up the video for a bit because it was 12-minute video, and I use Halo is kind of a little bit fast paced, and I mean slow paced a little bit, and not as fast paced as Call of Duty, and it's a little bit hard to get kills, but I still love to play it, and I kind of sped it up so it's gonna be more enjoyable to watch. But I didn't speed up as much, like 300%. I sped up in 128%, I think. That's it. Let me check right now. Yeah, it is 128. And so uh, I don't know. I just started playing Halo like back, and here's another second host migration. And I took off the bars because they're annoying. And as you can see, I'm using theater mode. And this is actually the older gameplay. When I was playing the Halo full scale before Black Ops, I got back to Halo and I a little bit suck. I mean, I can get good scores, but not gameplay worthy. And I usually play Slayer, and I get really bad teams that can't do nothing. Also, I get a lot of split screen teams, and I really hate split screen teams. Why? Because the second player usually suck, unless he's like very good. And I got a free kill on AFK guy. And unless he's pretty good or played Halo before. And I think the split screen parties are a good idea, but sometimes it can be bad. Like for example, in Call of Duty Black Ops, whenever I see a split screen guy, I say, oh, they're an easy target. But sometimes they can be pretty good. By the way, I'm using a hologram, and as you can see, I tricked that guy to get assassination. And the hologram is pretty useful if you know how to use it. Even right now, when I got back and use the hologram, they still get fooled because it looks just like you. If you time it right, they will not gonna notice, and they're gonna shoot the hologram first, like this guy. And it's a really great distraction, in my opinion. Also, why I want to post another like games, I just want to get the breath of fresh air from Black Ops. Probably your parents said, hey, get fresh air, go outside and kick you out of the house, probably. Well, sometimes they do to me. And usually when that happens, I have to like do some sports instead of playing video games all day. But I'm fine with it. I love sports. I love playing basketball and football or soccer for the American guys. And my favorite team in soccer gotta be Manchester United. Yeah, it's the best team, but I'm not gonna say which one is best. I just love it. And the basketball team is Lakers. I love Lakers and Celtics too, which is kind of funny. They're supposed to be two big rivals, and I kind of like them both. I like their style of play and stuff like that. And whenever they play Celtics versus Lakers, I was like, which side should I pick? Which side should I pick? And I don't know, like I just pick a random side, which is I don't know. I just support both teams. They're pretty good, and it's kind of funny I know to support two teams that are really rival to each other. Oh yeah, another thing I was gonna talk about is the protest in the Middle East. It's kind of funny. Like it started with Tunisia, uh, with some guy I forgot. I don't know. Somebody started in Tunisia and it spread all over the place like infection. Spread to Egypt, Yemen, Oman, I think Iraq, Iran, and especially Libya. And in Libya, there's like a civil war going on right now. people against Gaddafi and for Gaddafi, like it's gonna probably there's gonna be a civil war. I bet there's gonna be a civil war because I think it's gonna be hard to avoid a civil war when the tensions are really high. And whenever I turn the news on and see Libya, there's like a lot of people that carry AK-47s, other guns and stuff like that. And I don't know, it just seems funny to me where they get all these guns. Like probably the same way that terrorists buy it, maybe or not. Or they just stole it from the military. Sometimes happens like a portion of the military goes against the like government and they like war each other. I don't know. They just got guns somewhere. Let's just say that. That's the perfect thing to say, in my opinion. And also, the funny thing is how in Egypt everything was like low violence, and in the Libya everything's like really high violence. Like I don't know. It's like Libya. I think there's gonna be a whole civil war in there because it feels like it's gonna be the civil war, in my opinion. And one tip that I'm gonna say in Halo is never use your AR. Use your pistol. That's one thing I learned in Halo 3, and it's also useful in Halo Reach because AR sucks. You just spray all over the place, and Magnum pistol is pretty good. It's like a DMR, but it's your sidearm, and that's why I'm probably liking it. And I think it's much better than the what is it, AR, because well, AR it's not pretty accurate unless you go into close ranges. Like right now, I'm spraying it, but then I switch to the pistol because it's more accurate in my opinion. And I always pick up the MR or the needle rifle. I think that's how it's called. Yeah, needle rifle because they're like pretty similar to each other. They shoot one bullet at a time, and they almost have a similar reticle recoil. And also, uh, I like to throw nades. Everybody does in Halo to throw nades. I love to throw it randomly, and sometimes I get it. But nades are not pretty powerful. It's like Counter Strike. It's not very powerful. And I think this guy probably played Counter Strike too because he just sat down, and that's what usually people do whenever they shoot in Counter Strike. They sit down and shoot. But in Halo, this mechanic does works for a bit. But I would not recommend it to do that because those are two different games, but have pretty similar mechanics in my opinion. Well, in my experience, actually, they have pretty similar mechanics. And I have about 1 minute 30 left, and expect me to bring more like different games content. Especially, I'm gonna do the Modern Warfare 2 and COD 4 because I'm gonna be playing those games for a bit, and Battlefield Bad Company because I don't know, I just started to love that game to play, and I can't wait till Battlefield 3, which I think is gonna be the best game that's gonna release this year. So I'm waiting for that. And probably the next game that I'm gonna post is gonna be Modern Warfare 2 because I don't know, I just feel like playing that game even though it's frustrating. You know what aspects are kind of frustrating? It's one-man army noob tubes and commando lunges. But without those two things, the game is pretty great. And if they have even patched it, it would be a best Call of Duty ever because the guns are balanced compared to Black Ops, and I'm serious about it. The guns are balanced, and the World War there's also a gun issue. I don't know what, but Treyarch love to put the gun issues in the game. But anyways, I have about 10 seconds left. Please rate the video, that would be really appreciated. Comment, of course, and subscribe. The joy is turning off. And unfortunately, I died.